right. All right, and we back. One Piece chapter 1145 is here. I'm back. I took a week off my little self. Damn. Hold on. All right, and we back. One Piece chapter 1145 is here, and I gotta do that over. Hold on. We good. We good. Test. 1 2 1 2. All right. One Piece chapter 1145. All right. One Piece chapter 1145. Let's talk about it. But first, I just want to say big shout out to J. Cole and Dreamville Fest. Had a great weekend, rocking the merch right now. Shout out to all the performers. Shout out to all the staff, all the sound people, everybody that had a hand in it, the vendors. Shout out to all the sound and production crew. Had a great time. Definitely went out with a bang. I love the set. He started literally from the beginning and went down to the end. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. Thought it was a great theme. Thought it was a great setup, great execution. Definitely looking forward to what they make of it in the future. I know it won't be under the Dreamville label, but they did say the festival would remain. So it'll be cool to see what they do with that, because I'm from NC. I'm in NC. So Riley's nothing but like an hour. So it'll be cool to see what they make of it. I already know I'm pulling up. Yeah, let's get into this chapter. We start things off with a splash page of the crew celebrating the return of the anime. It's been like 6 months. I know we all been fiending for it, but we finally got it. They just gave us the first 2 episodes over the weekend. I may start doing reactions. I never imagined getting into the reaction side of YouTube, but depending on how I feel about it, I may just set the webcam up, go live on Twitch, and make something happen, and then I'll post the highlights here on YouTube. But we'll see what's up. Moving on, we start things off with the cover page. I'm glad to see Ulti. She's up. She's holding her brother Page One. I'm glad they're back together. We got Yamato. She's in the cut, thinking about her next plan of action. I'm pretty sure she's either gonna finish cleaning up what's been going on around Who's Who and, his whole thing, or they're probably just gonna continue the journey around Wano while she gathers what she needs to and everything like that until she eventually meets up for the final battle at the end. So it'll be cool to see what happens now or where they go from here. Hopefully Ulti and Page One tag along. I know eventually they'll have a change of heart. I can already tell. So hopefully that happens. Like, this is the start of that. I wouldn't mind Ulti being part of the crew. I think her and Page One are definitely useful. They're definitely strong for what they can do, for what they're capable of. They're not weak at all. Her and Luffy literally butt heads, So I think they'll make a great addition to the Straw Hat fleet. And yeah, definitely hope they stick around. Moving on, we start the chapter off. We're back in the underworld while Loki recovers. We're with one of the giant pirates. His name escapes me at the moment. I may put it in post whenever I finish this. But we see his shield is familiar to Zeus. And then we learn that the giant's father ran into Big Mom. They had a clash, and that's what happened to this shield character named Nash. I think that's pretty cool. And I like how he's familiar with Zeus off the rip. Like, oh yeah, that's a high-ranking homie. You know about Zeus? Like, yeah, he's our navigator's lackey. Like, damn, homie, high school, you was the man, bro. What's up? So it'll be cool to see them interact eventually. I wonder what they're gonna have to talk about. It was cool to see Sanji and Zoro take out this brontosaurus-looking monster they call Groggysaurus, but it's just a straight-up brontosaurus from Jurassic Park, honestly. Pretty cool. And he's just, like I said, pretty dope to see Sanji, and I just love seeing Zoro work together. I think it's always cool. It's just something about this, like the left and right hand doing what they gotta do, man. I don't know. I think it's a nice touch how Sanji and the Giant's cook get along, like just common interests off the rip. Like, yeah, that stuff like that just creates like lifelong bonds. So that's cool how off the rip they just start going in about seasoning, and damn, Sanji's like, we ain't got no alcohol, but bro's like, no, we got plenty back at the spot, we good. So they already know what's up. I thought that was a cool touch. Then we get back with Loki and the gang. He's healing up, and he's pretty much giving everyone the scoop on how he got messed up, pretty much. He confirms, like, yeah, the God's Knights did this to me. Luffy shows a little bit of intrigue, so he's probably gonna be on his toes the next time he hears something about that, and it most likely won't go good. Like, you guys did this to my friend low key. I'm not gonna let it slide. I'm about to kick y'all ass. So that'll be interesting to see Luffy run that fade with the first one he encounters. I know he's gonna explode. That's gonna be crazy to see. But Rodo confirms like government officials. Loki's like, yeah, you got it. That's them. Assumes his rampaging through the seas during his pirate voyage is what created the enemies. But then he tells us, man, I didn't even get that far, honestly. Which surprised me, because I thought, you're low key. I thought you would have had a big name by now. But he's like, nah. If I did, I'd be king of the world by now if I took it as far as I could have. But things happen, so but I'm pretty sure we'll learn more about it. Sanji and bro pull back up with the food. Zoro's quick to take credit, like, yeah, I took it down. Sanji talking shit like, yeah, you look like a real head of broccoli, like head of the broccoli squad for sure. I love it. I love him talking shit. I love the bro dynamic. That's always cool. And I love how the Giants are just like, just so friendly and like cool. Like, I love the Giants conversation. I love the way it's worded. Like, I just feel like they just feel like my friends too for some reason. Like, just seeing them talk, like, that's something I would say. And I think this is like a real cool moment. Like, I'm really liking this. And then we get into the gag section of the chapter. I thought this was really funny. I got like the Strangler vibes from SpongeBob, because at a certain point he was just tired of his job. He wanted SpongeBob away from him, and I just couldn't help but hear him like screaming for Luffy to get away from him, bro. It was just so funny. Luffy just messing everything up. I thought his eyes popping out of his head with the bandages covering, I thought that might have been like the funniest thing I've seen of the arc so far, because we all know Oda loves drawing the popping out. So yeah, that was just top notch for me. I loved it. Like, stay away from me. Like, that was, man. I dig how Zoro's still on his toes and still has reservations about Loki. Like, he still assumes whatever promise he made, just a trick. He's still not going for it. I love that. Then we get a shot of him just going on like, you really want to know about Shanks? Like, that's really your boy like that? Like, I wasn't lying, but you told me you was gonna free me, so I'll tell you what's up when these chains come off. And then he establishes where him and Luffy relate to looking up to someone, because at some point he wanted to be a part of Zebek's crew. We learned that he tried to join him at a young age. Zebek told him, like, I ain't come here looking for no subordinates. So Loki's like, all right, well, I'm gonna just prove it. What's up? I'll take you down right now. Ends up getting a knife to the stomach. We got Whitebeard like, damn, bro, you really gonna stab a kid? I'm like, man, shut up, bro. Come on. That was pretty cold. We don't get much of Zebek, so this was a cool little insight panel on what he was about, who he was. I hope we get more. Since it's Loki, he can literally tell us anything, so we'll see what's up with that. And then I love how he confesses that he thinks he was born in the wrong era. We switch back to the Giants trying to figure out the Draugr, the imaginary scary thing problem that the gods' knights have the power to manifest. And on top of that, the giant fire. And we get a cool shot of Gabon. I like that, how he came out and helped, just doing what he got to do to make things easier for everyone. And he notices the guy's knight's presence. He picks up on it. He can tell there's more. He can tell there's about 3 of them kicking it somewhere. He knows their voices are indistinguishable from everything else that he hears. So yeah, he's on it. I hope they clash in some kind of way. I hope he's the first to meet him to like really see what they can do before we get the confrontation from Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji and the rest of the crew. He has a thought to himself, like, if Elbaf is no longer safe, then the world's really ended. So that's an indicator on where we may be going next. No telling after this, but we'll see. We catch up with the firefighters and Saul. He's pleading so desperately for them to put this fire out because the kids are literally walking straight into it. I feel him. Oda may as well have drawn me next to Saul, like wanting, like trying to help. That's how badly I wanted these kids safe. Saul's basically on his knees begging for them to help them, and then we get the most clutch moment I've seen since Wano. Jinbei again strong arming an entire tidal wave of water out of nowhere with a current shoulder throw, bro. Doing what he gotta do, being the Jinbei that he is, that we love him for, bro. And straight put the water out just in time. Oda may as well have drawn me next to Saul with tears coming down, bro. It was such a relief. It was so great to see. Shout out to Jinbei, such a character, so clutch. This is why we love Jinbei, folks. He gets praised and he just shakes it off like it was nothing. I just wish I could have got here sooner. Man, the Giants are relieved. They thank the firefighters. Shout out to them. But they're just like, yo, it wasn't us. But hey, thank God. And I'd feel the same way. Like, hey, it wasn't me, but hey, it's out. We did our thing. We showed up. It's out. Shit, that's all that mattered. And we get a cool, I like Robin's reaction. She already knew what was up holding Chopper. He's being Chopper. Colin thinks it's cool because he's a kid. He's probably never seen a save like that before, so I feel him on that. Nami's, that's our Jinbei, you know? That's our Jinbei. We love him. That's why we love him, man. Shout out to Jinbei, big man, for real. Robin feels like they got to be close by because that couldn't have happened without them being somewhere near. And then we get a shot of Colin making direct eye contact with Bandage Lady, or as she's called, Gunko. I'm probably gonna lean more back into the Gunko. I think Bandage Lady is too long to say, but yeah, we get them making direct eye contact. She establishes like, damn, I guess not all of them were in the school. We may have missed one. This one seems a little more lively. Let me go wrangle him up. But that's when he's scared. And we already know it's at the bottom of the page, a direct confrontation. I know we got a clash coming. I hope Nami puts hands to feet on this girl. I hope Robin jumps in. I hope all the dudes just stand back and let them do their thing, cause man, she gotta go. I hope she gets packed up first. If she wants to get packed up first, she can get packed up first, and we'll use her bandages to wrap it up in a nice bow. We get a break this week. I'm a little late. I've been feeling a little off lately, but I'm gonna get back to it. I'm gonna catch back up. Yeah, man, I just hope y'all are drinking water. I've been drinking water. It's feeling warmer. I'm gonna get back out, do my little walking thing. I'm gonna get back into that. Hope y'all are cool. Hope y'all are enjoying the time y'all got with each other. Yeah, man, we're gonna keep it rocking. What's Blue Reviews? I got a cool little sign now. Yeah, so I'm gonna just start, doing little nice, cool, interesting things for the background while y'all hear me talk. I got through this one kind of fast just because I wanted to get it out before it got too dark, even though daylight savings is over, but still wanted to get it out so I could have some. Next time it'll be more on time. Next time I'll have it out by at least Sunday morning. We just gonna get back to it, man. Yeah, man, y'all take care. Peace.